Hi my loves, welcome back to the tomfoolery that is my little corner of the internet. Yes, things look different again. I just can't decide where I feel like filming, but it's still daytime today, so I figured if I did it vice versa, you guys were not going to be able to see me. I also feel like I'm so up close and personal. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I just really wanted to sit down and give you guys a quick video of the legends on this channel, right? The big names that we have grown accustomed to loving, the people who really set the tone for all of the reactions that I do on this channel. And we've got Juice WRLD, we've got X, we've got the Kid LAROI, Lil Peep, and we have Sleepy Hollow, because you know me, I have to throw in a new artist that I haven't really listened to before. So yeah, we did. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try and keep my intros short and sweet. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for engagement. Leave your recommendations down below if you have any. Remember, I might not get to it right away, but I do my very best to get to them. And also, before we get into it, guys, I did organize my YouTube homepage into playlists so that you guys can easily find like who I've already reacted to and what songs, because I get a lot of repetitive comments requesting certain songs that I've already reacted to. So make sure you check. I have them for Juice WRLD, Peep, and XXX. So do those playlists first and make sure that the song isn't there already, because it very well may be. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and start with Juice WRLD XXX. I'm not gonna say it because I feel like that is going to get me even further shadow banned than I already am. Let's start.
Fuck what you claim, bitch, we on top. Rollie on my wrist, nigga, just watch. Working like a bitch, nigga, non-stop. 40 aiming at a bitch, nigga, get popped. Bitch, I'm from Chicago where they gunshot. I got arrested, go look at my mugshot. A convicted felon, I don't give a fuck. I'm a convicted felon, I don't give a fuck. Rock star from the trap, Glock on my lap, yeah. Run this shit just like a lap, then I run it back, yeah. Bad bitch on my lap, I'm a fucking crack, yeah. Act your mom up in the trap, doing fucking crack, yeah. I ride a whip in the kitchen, I don't give a fuck about niggas or bitches, ayy. You was a bitch, nigga, really, ayy. You should just keep your distance, ayy. Little bitch, why you tripping, ayy? Fuck your bitch, she miss me, ayy. Suck on my dick, no hit, ayy. Taylor gun on me.
Guys, I swear every time I feel like I sit down and I do Juice WRLD again, it seriously feels like the first time I've listened to Juice WRLD, and I get mad at myself because I'm like, shit, Alyssa, like, why have you not kept going more consistently with like these artists, right? Because they really do set the baseline for any other music. I don't care what anyone says, and I know they may be in their own genre of like emo rap, but I seriously feel like I hold them to, like, they are the standard to me. You know what I mean? So like when I listen to other artists constantly, I'm like thinking like, oh, like, well, lyrically they're not as good as Juice WRLD, or they don't tell a story the way Peep does, or they don't have the passion that X does. You know what I mean? I sound like a broken record, but like, okay, let me lock in for real. You saw me just take 2 shots. Let me lock in.
It's swiftly, ayy. I switch up, I take the pipe with the liquor. I feel like I'm with the KKK. I don't know fuck, you know. I switch up, I take the pipe with the liquor. Feel like the KKK, okay, cause I don't fuck, you know. Southside on the track, 40 on my hip. Your mouth wide when it clap. Talking all that shit, but you can't back it up. Remember doing drive-bys in that 4-door Acura. Bitches on me, they say they want me, they be acting up. Kick my little bitch out my life, I told her to pack go. If I wasn't rapping and making these millions, I'm flipping the pack. R.I.P. to my bro, I wish I can get him back. I done left America, ain't coming back, yeah. Not without my bag, yeah. I've been in my bag, yeah. Left America and I ain't coming back, yeah. Not without my bag, yeah. I've been in my bag, yeah. I switch up, I take the pipe with the liquor. I feel like I'm with the KKK. I don't know fuck, you know. I switch up, I take the pipe with the liquor. Feel like the KKK, okay, cause I don't fuck with these niggas. I do not fuck with these niggas. She finna fuck on a nigga, ayy. She finna suck on a nigga. After that, nothing to do with her, ayy. I take the pipe with the liquor. I put in work with the liquor. That shit a poisonous mixture. I guess I'm just a poisonous nigga from the projects. Run up on me, I put you up in prospect. Click, clack, grah. I just explain the fucking process. How do you like?
He never fails to amaze me. Just like the fact, I always have to remind myself, guys, and I know I sound like a broken record, just knowing that these were all freestyles, it is genuinely so crazy. Because if you watch a lot of artists try to freestyle, it sounds like shit. Like they don't have anything to say. And Juice WRLD was so intelligent, right? Like he knows so much about so many different things, and he can so effortlessly put it into a song that makes sense. And like he's telling a story, and it's just off of his brain. Like it's crazy to me. Juice WRLD is like, I don't consider myself the smartest person by any means, but like sometimes I listen to Juice WRLD and feel real slow, and he'll make references to things and I'm like, shit, what? Let me Google that. Let me ask you guys what that meant. Like, but it makes his music so just perfect, honestly. And I don't know if any artist is going to ever be able to do it the way Juice WRLD did it. I don't know.
That bitch eat, so why would you wife that? We ran the train on it, trying to get it back on the right track. Yo, ma say she love it when I serve for the right crack. Juiced up, nigga, no two-pack. Run up on me, I got 2 gaps. Hit you in the face like get back. Let's go. I take the perk with the liquor. Feel like the KKK things. I don't know fucking I take the perk with the liquor. Feel like the KKK. I don't fucking bitch. You did. You did. Juice.
He really says I feel like the KKK because I don't fuck with these. Valid. That's valid. And I know I asked you guys in the last video if Juice WRLD ever had any like beef with anyone or like diss tracks, and I think one of you guys left a comment and it was like, no, like he was too peaceful. I would have loved to see it though, because sometimes he really does rap like he's on a mission to obliterate a society. I love it. I wish somebody would have tried him, truthfully. You know, kind of like when 6ix9ine like wrote his diss track to J. Cole, and then J. Cole just came and like sat him all the way down. Anyways, okay, next we're gonna go to XXX 3 a.m. I know you guys always want more X. I will do my best to include more X. He's just like one of the strictest. His music production is like the strictest copyright on YouTube, and YouTube already fucking hates me, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. We're beating this shadow ban, guys, together. One more shot? Yeah.
It's fake, man. These niggas ain't really your friends, man. These niggas gonna dish you behind your back, man. These niggas ain't shit, man. For real, man. That's why I see it, nigga. 954, nigga. That's some real shit, nigga. Why a friend didn't sneak this me, nigga? Alright, nigga, that's where it's at, nigga. Alright, I see you, nigga. Alright, I ain't mad, nigga. I'm just telling you where it's at. Huh? Sneak this, huh? That's how we do it, nigga. I ain't pissed, just a nigga sneak this me. Make this pussy nigga fucking history. Dear Martin Luther with a Ruger that'll blow right through your motherfucker. Real shit. You a real bitch. On the streets, all you talk is shit, but you don't do shit, and you don't walk, bitch. You with multiple niggas when you hit these streets, but you claiming that you thugging in the streets.
No, that is actually so valid, right? Because you saw X a lot, like going out by himself or like with one person, you know? A lot of times you didn't see him like going out with like a bunch of people. You know what I mean? And like I really do think that says a lot about someone's just, I don't give a fuck mentality. Like he really stood on business. it's sad, right? Because when we saw everything in the way that he passed, and like the fact that it took like a whole group of people to take him out and execute it that way, it's just so it just rubs me the wrong way. It's so grimy, for one, but it's also like, stand on business for real, you know? Like, would you really be doing that if it was just you? If it was just like one-on-one, would you really be keeping the same energy? I don't know, because we saw X could fight, you know? X could really throw down, for real. So sometimes it just irks me. It irks me because it feels so unfair, and I think because it was just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm a couple shots in. Let me listen, because X is one of those, you know how we just talked about Juice WRLD not having beef. X had a lot of beef, but he was also one of those where, like, when he spits on a track, you sit and you listen. He really could just kind of devour the competition. I love this. This is the kind of X music that I enjoy. It's like that storytelling, but also like in such like an eerie, just beautifully artistic way, like chef's kiss.
Shit talking in your tweets, nigga. Real shit, you a real bitch. Fuck Nora, fuck Andre, EJ, fuck PC, fuck B2. Who the fuck is you? Fuck my mama, fuck my daddy, fuck fucking too. Fuck fucking motherfucker, fuck. Man, I'm mad. Screaming fuck the word. How I feel right now, screaming fuck the girl. I'm real impatient. Niggas faking. In my house, hating. Treat this nigga to my mom. Then he wanna act friendly on the bomb. Then I bomb. Fucking mom. Vietnam. And it's hard. You get caught like a Pokemon. Niggas wanna Pikachu. You broken knees, I Pikachu. Pikachu like you pick your fucking nose. Pick your jaw up off the motherfucking float. Nigga, what you know? Nigga claim you host. Nigga claim you kick that. Nigga, you ain't shit, bruh. You ain't getting racks, homie. You ain't getting stats. We was in the tent doing 24 black male, black bitch, black yell, black. Take the black to the hell, take the black to the jail. Real shit, all blacks in the cell, no whites in the cell. I said the shit is for sale. On the street, I will never fucking go to jail, but I likely go to jail. I can never fucking tell. And I know my mama mad. And I know my dad ain't proud of me. My sister hate.
It's real interesting to me, right? He says, I will never go to Yale, but I'm likely to go to jail. And it's sad, right? Because I always talk about how hip-hop artists have such a just bad perception on them, you know? And like just this, why would you rap? Like, rap isn't a real job. It's not a real career, you know? And I feel like a lot of people really look down on people who pursue music and who pursue hip-hop and rap specifically. And it's so just, it's a little bit triggering, because when I tell you these people are like, I would love to know what their IQ is for real, because they are a lot more intelligent than many people who go to college and get degrees. Because not only do they have the intellect, they have the life experience as well. And when you put those two things together, you have a variety of different perspectives all in one person. And that's a lot of what I feel like you can't, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a lot of people don't have that. You have one or the other, right? You either have the life experience or you have the intelligence, right? You have the book smarts or you have the street smarts, but a lot of these people had both. And I think it's what made their music so powerful and heavily relatable, but also like unattainable in a way, because you listen to it and it's like they speak to you emotionally, but they also speak to you in a way that is so articulate, and their vocabulary is just like, I could go on a whole tangent, right, about hip-hop artists, true hip-hop artists, and the amount of intelligence that lies in it. I just wish people, And I think obviously now, like as time has gone on, people see it a little bit differently, but like you still have a large portion of people who look down on it. And I wish that they could really just like sit in a room and just have a conversation for real. Like have a conversation with X, have a conversation with Juice, have a conversation with Peep. I have a feeling there would be a lot of questions asked that these artists would be able to answer that the average person wouldn't. And it's just, I digress. Let me step off of my little, what do they call that? Let me step off of my soapbox. That's what it is.
My brother don't even know me. Real shit. My patience getting low. My blood leaking. You see my demons. Real shit. My mind blank. All I do is drink. Just a couple days ago, it was a homie's birthday. I fucked it up. Workplace. See, you fly from the south side, but you from the north side. Reppin' Sunland. Where you from, man? Claiming D-side, you a fucking hood hopper. Hit this nigga, see a grasshopper. See my niggas poppin', all my niggas wild, all my niggas stop. We ain't with the God. You got to see me, put them in the semen. See me, John Cena in arenas. Niggas queefer like LaQuisha, Sharkeisha. Young nigga with the Cali wafer. Blowing loud. That's a pump. I appeal to rest in peace, my nigga. Happy birthday to my nigga Stokely. I'm sorry for all that bullshit we had to go through that day.
XXX, another excellent freestyler. I think truthfully, like the great thing about all of like these, I like to call them like the big three, right? Because they're kind of the big three artists that have diversified this channel, but also have such a large accolade, right? Because they occupied the same space in different ways, and they each brought something uniquely different to it. All of these artists, Juice, X, and Peep, can freestyle like no other. And they each do it in a different way. I like this version of X because it feels less intentional in a way. I don't know if that's the right word, but it feels just very effortless. And not to say that his music ever feels like it is like too much effort or like he was trying to, you know, create a certain image. I don't want to say that. It's just like certain songs by X that I listen to really hit more. They connect more with myself. And obviously, like, it's a big part about being a reaction channel because every artist doesn't hit you the same. That's why all of these artists have songs that don't really, you know, they don't do much for me, but they also have like a large amount of music that does. This is what I love. I don't know. It's just like, I hate to say like raw and real because X was raw and real in every different aspect of his music, but things like this where he's just like passionately just like speaking, almost like it's a voice memo that we weren't supposed to hear, you know, like things like that. It's just, it hits home for me. I don't know. I think that's what I look for in a lot of music these days, and I love it. So far, we're off to a good start, guys. This reaction is 10 out of 10. Let's hope the Kid LAROI is going to keep it going. We have Not Sober, feat. Polo G and Stunna Gambino.
Okay, hold up, baby, roll one. Can we light it? Can we smoke one? Can we pull up? Miss Hennessy with the cola. I feel better when I'm not sober. Okay, hold up, baby, roll one. Can we light it? Can we smoke one? Can we pull up? Miss Hennessy with the cola. I feel better when I'm not sober. They tryna bring me down, gotta stay focused. When I get sad, I get the Hennessy and pull up. For dirty Sprite, I get the liquor and the cola. And Fuck my ex bitch, she did me dirty, I got no trust. I was only young, but I learned that these hoes ain't shit. I gave you my all, and it's the thanks I get. I still can't believe all of the things I did. I still can't believe that you would leave like this. Traumatized from the shit I seen in my life. Everything you see right now is the highlight. No matter how hard I try, memories still living deep in my mind. I see my best friends change colors like the tie-dye. Shout out to the ones that still with me, those are my guys. And fuck everybody else that's just talking from the sideline. Seeing it and living it, bitch, there is a fine line. And R.I.P. my brother never got to say bye-bye. It gets hard, I know, believe it. I hope you find the help you're seeking. I was down in hell, believe me. Packed up my bags and told the devil I'm leaving. Baby, roll one.
This is the version of the Kid LAROI that I fell in love with when I first heard him. And I hate to be one of those people, right, who heavily dissects who he is as an artist today, because I think that's unfair, because we grow as people, we grow as creatives, right? And so we're never going to look the same every single year and every part of our journey, right? And I think the Kid LAROI makes great music still, but like there was something about like this previous 3 to 5 years, his music was just different. There was something about it. And maybe it's the pain, maybe it's the grief, maybe it is the fact that he was still in it that made his music that much more real and authentic. And like, it's sad, right? Because you want to see these artists heal, especially someone like the Kid LAROI, who literally watched his idol die, who watched a person who became like family to him literally die in front of his eyes, right? So I would never want someone to sit in that. But the unfortunate truth, I feel, is that there is so much beauty, you know, in that pain and in that heartbreak that he had, that made his music that much more just, I don't know. I don't have a word. I'm like, you know me, guys. I'd be struggling for words quite a bit, but this is the Kid LAROI that I love, genuinely. Like, could listen to this every day because it's so real and it's so relatable. And I mean, you guys see me on the channel all of the time, drinking all of the time. In one sentence saying fuck it, and then in the next saying like, why do I drink why am I depending on drinks? You know what I mean? Like, why do I need them to make me feel a little bit better? Why do I need them to feel a little bit freer on camera? Like, why can't I just be me? So it's real, and it's something that a lot of people go through, and it's hard. I digress.
Can we light it? Can we smoke one? Can we pull up? Miss Hennessy with the cola. I feel better when I'm not sober. Okay, hold up, baby, roll one. Can we light it? Can we smoke one? Can we pull up? Miss Hennessy with the cola. I feel better when I'm not sober.
Okay, hold up, I can't fold up. Be so sick you lose a soldier, I wanna throw up. I kept seeing all your pictures every time I scroll up. Now when we see a nigga get him quick to let that pole bust. Cali cruising in that IA with the dozer. Now we win, remember back then they never chose us. Now them bitches doing back bends, giving throwed up. And I keep collecting back ends cause they owed us. I was really trying to find a way up in them streets lost. Don't be in my feelings really, I just be in deep thought. And it been fuck the opposites, no we don't do the peace talk. Phone them come through rockin' shit and that's another beat call.
Okay, hold up, baby, roll one. Can we light it? Can we?
Polo G is one of those artists who I really used to love. I really used to love him. And I don't dislike him now, but he got to a point in his career where a lot of his music started to sound the same. And I think that's what happens for a lot of artists who blow up really quick, is they don't really have enough time to perfect their craft, you know, and to hone in on their why. Because you blow up so quick, you've got all of this money coming in, you've got this whole audience, and inevitably sometimes you lose the parts of you that made you so special and iconic to begin with. I hate to say that Polo G is one of those artists to me now where his features are better than his songs that he produces now. And I hate that because so many amazing artists put their heart in a verse on someone else's song. And it sucks. Like, it's great as a listener and as a consumer because you listen to that verse, right? And you like rewind just to hear it again. But it's like, why can't you give us that in your music? Why not? Oh, but I love it. I think their voices really flow very well together. Polo G just has like one of those just like beautifully cinematic voices that's just like easy for the general population to listen to. You can't really listen to him and be like, oh, like I don't fuck with Polo G's sound. I think more so people fall off of Polo G a bit because, like I said, his songs all kind of start to sound the same after a while.
Smoke one, can we pull up? Miss Hennessy with the cola. I feel better when I'm not sober. Okay, hold up, baby, roll one. Can we light it? Can we smoke one? Can we pull up? Miss Hennessy with the cola. I feel better when I'm not sober. I get lost up in my feelings in this reef, so I just look at the stars like, goddamn, we done made it this far. This shit a blessing, nigga. Cause I remember we was broke, they wasn't messing with us. I had to make my own way, I manifest a nigga. I dropped 250 on the years, this ain't no Tesla, nigga. And it's still for the ops, I just don't be addressing niggas. The feds screaming out indictments, they collecting niggas. Left me heartless, but I'm glad that it's over. No more crying on my shoulder. Pour up the Hennessy, cause I hate being sober.
Hold up, baby, roll up, can we let it, can we smoke?
Okay, that was the Kid LAROI Not Sober. I can't move on to the next without sitting with Stunna Gambino for a second, because he is kind of like that Hurricane Wisdom to me, right? Where he has just like that very enticing, addictive voice that just like you hear it and you get chills a little bit. This was a great collab. All of their vocals match very well with each other, and all of them, I don't know, like, you know, sometimes you hear verses on other people's songs and it's like, shit, like, did they really pay you nothing to do that? Because you really came on here and just acted like it was a bunch of bullshit, right? But these were really great. I love this. I love this. Okay, we're moving on to Lil Peep, just in case. I have high hopes because right now we are 3 for 3. Let's make it 4 for 4. Let's see what we have for Lil Peep.
And I could just see it on him. I've seen him do that, you know, in a basketball game or something, just pick himself up and just, I loved that because he was just, was just watching him, just cheering him on and saying, go, Gus, good for you. Yeah.
As I walk around these places, I get used to the same old faces. Baby girl, tell me what your name is, 'cause I've been living life so aimless. 'Cause I've been living life so aimless. Shoes with the same old laces. New moves when we both get naked. She knows we make us both go crazy. She knows, I know, she knows. Break me off, let me feel what it's like to be real. Be my friend, be my air. Be my end. Sing it with me, everybody sing it with me. Grab my gun and bring it with me, just in case I wanna die. Put it on me, love it when you put it on me. Look at how she put it on me, that shit made me wanna cry.
It's really sad, obviously, for everyone, right? Because a lot of the artists we react to are no longer here. But it's sad to see so much potential that is not here, and seeing everything that he wanted to do, like outside of music, like seeing him in this light, you know. He was passionate about fashion, about expressing himself that way, and he really has like that kind of like Vogue look, you know, that tall, slender, but something very unique about him that would have made him very powerful, I think, in the fashion industry. And it's just sad. It's really sad. Ugh. It's sad. It's sad to see these artists who have so much to give the world, right? And like all they really needed was for the world to give them a little bit more back. And it sucks. It sucks because you just see so much. I don't even want to say wasted potential, because it's not wasted, because they didn't go down a path that, like, sure, got addicted to drugs in Juice and Peep's case, yes. Some would argue that that is a conscious decision. I would argue that that is a disease that is it is a result of a lot of traumatic experiences in your life and a lot of mental turmoil that finally gets you there, right? And the drugs relieve that pain for a short amount of time. And before you know it, you are going down a rabbit hole that you don't even know you're in until it's too late to get pulled out of it, right? So it's like, I don't see it as wasted potential. I just see it as unfortunate, because they had so much life to give still and so much life to live, and they deserve to have that, all of them. And it just sucks that we're on the other side, right? Appreciating their music and keeping their music alive, but at the same time and in the same sentiment, they should be still creating. They should be here making new music. And they're not. And it's just, it's like a bittersweet thing, right? Because I think in a lot of ways, they get appreciated maybe more than they would have. And that's not to say that, you know, the stans and the fan base that they created wasn't loyal, but I do think sometimes we really have a lot more respect for people when they're gone. And it's shitty, but I guess there's beauty in the chaos of it all. It's just sad to see these clips and things of like him really being in his element outside of music and knowing that's what he could have been doing. Peep is one of those artists where I find myself never having too much to dissect lyrically, because I think what he was creating was true art. He was creating this whole new lane that only he could occupy, you know, like this whole new aesthetic that was so authentically Peep. And so when I listen to his songs, it's like I'm more so listening to himself becoming the version that he was creating, if that makes any kind of sense. And so I watch these videos and I just feel the need to just sit and enjoy it, because all of it together, the music, the lyrics, the visuals, it comes together and it creates such a beautiful masterpiece that does not need critiquing. Even from me, the queen of critiquing and roasting shit, Peep, I never have too much to say about him. Not because I'm not listening, not because I'm not paying attention, but because he takes your attention and you just have to sit and watch and listen. Like, he commands it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was gonna do Sleepy Hollow, but I really feel like this video deserves to be reserved for the legends of this channel, for the people who have built everything that I do here for you guys now. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do, because you guys know I love introducing new artists, I'm gonna stick do my best to stick to a weekly video of just these Hall of Famers, if you will, these artists that I really built this channel on. Do a dedicated video for all of them once a week. And then I'll have a separate video for new artists and like first time hearing type videos. So if you like it here, you know what to do. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds. We're trying to beat the shadow ban. We're trying to grow. We're trying. I love you all. I will see you in my next video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your opinions. Let me know how your day was, how your weekend was. If you're in the Midwest like me, it's been raining and thunderstorming and tornado shit. So I hope everyone has remained safe and is doing okay mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know, all of the things. I will see you all in my next video.